Hey gang, so I alleviated some of the clutter in the tank. This is the small tank. Just had its 1 year anniversary, and it's doing great, by the way. But for a year, all I had was that for a filter and a hang on the back skimmer, and which really isn't the ideal setup. You really need a sump. So today I got everything that I needed finally came in, and so I set the sump up, put the overflow box in, a little deal that sits on the top, and so if I lose power, it's not going to siphon out of the tank and overflow the sump, or overflow the tank. So anyhow, so this is the sump. Water comes in the back, and that big hose, gray hose, goes through a filter sock. I set up what's called miracle mud, and it's basically mud out of the ocean with lots of nutrients and all kinds of stuff. It's good for your tank. That's the return pump chamber. And running a eShop's skimmer instead of the hang on the back one. I could have used it, but the thing was so noisy. This one's silent. And yeah, I had to dial back the pump because you have to match the pump to the overflow, and you don't want it to pump more water into the tank than goes into the sump, because you'll overflow the tank. So you have to find a nice balance. So what I did is I have this on the lowest setting, and I'm going to also install a inline control valve into the clear line, and so I can cut it back further, because I'd like to get the level in the overflow box a little bit higher. But anyhow, so all I need to do is drill a little hole in that, and that'll keep the tank from if I lose power, it won't siphon the water out of the tank into the sump and overflow the sump all over the nice hardwood floors. So anyhow, yeah, I'll be turning over a lot more water, a lot more filtering, but I'm gonna have to get the beneficial bacteria and stuff built up in this before I can unhook the canister filter. So I'm gonna run that until I get that bacteria built up, and then I'll unhook that. So anyhow, all right, gang, see ya.